Okay. This is one of my favorite parts of our LaTip group is getting to introduce someone because you spend time with that person, you know, here and outside of LaTip, and this gives us an opportunity to get to meet this person and give some, you know, insight into that person that maybe you don't know, but it was a little hard for this person because I think we all know this person well. Anyway, this person is a native Californian. He's been married 14 years. He has a daughter and 4 grandchildren who live in Ladera Ranch. He started his business in 1983 called the Dennis Jenkins Company. He works out of his house in Cerritos, but he travels extensively all over Southern California to help his clients with their telecommunication needs. When he's not busy commuting or telecommuting or working, you'll find him on the golf course or shooting clays or enjoying his personal watercraft at his home in Laughlin. This person, he is one of the founding members of this LaTip chapter from 1985. So he's been a member here since 1985 and has fond memories of the LaTip ski trips. And as someone we all look up to, Mr.
But what I do during the day, in spite of the golf thing and some of the other things that I'm involved with, is the telecommunication industry. And what that really does is it makes businesses communicate. It's how you get things done. I was thinking about a word last night, thanks. Now if you write thanks, you've communicated something. But if you say thanks, or if you say thanks, it's the same word. When you write it, you get one event. When you speak it, you get a range of communication. So communication, while we do a lot of things today with texting, with email, paperless, all of that's very good stuff. But it's not as informative, it's not as good a communication as actually speaking the words, getting the inflection, getting that kind of pronunciation that really drives the point home. So with that, here comes communication equipment. Now, there's a kind of interesting things here. This is the traditional digital set. You probably could see those in some very shiny places. Very shiny places. Okay. And it's been around there, and it'll continue to work for years. Okay. There's an IP set over in the corner. They look pretty similar. Well, they are pretty similar. The difference is just how it talks to its server, if you will. Okay. And then you get into some other devices, like this guy, which has a screen. So it's a touch screen. One utilization of this was a guy said, I want the ability to have all of my personal speed dials somewhere where nobody else can get to them. Because the system has 1,000 number speed dial. This guy can get to it, that guy can, this guy can get to it. Okay? But he wants these are personal. This is his banking information, his CPA, and who knows what else. This guy gives him 300 personal tables all on a lookup screen. You just touch the name, you're there. It's done. Okay? The other positives of this is that with the Panasonic cameras, you can see as many as 20 cameras around your property. So that you'll be able to literally just glance at the phone, rather than taking up computer space, just glance at the phone and you could be looking at a camera or cameras to surveil your area. Maybe you've got something going on with the loading area, or you're not sure if you've got something going on in the loading area. But if you'd like to keep an eye on it, you do it as simply as just having the right phone and the right cameras, all working together. Okay. These guys are getting real popular because a lot of people in large homes, I don't want this anymore. This is fine. Why? Because wherever I am, I just kind of set it down and it's there. And the doorbell rings and I just pick it up and I answer it. Why? Because we integrate with all those components. We could even open the gate. We could open the garage door if we wanted to. We could do whatever we want to do. So we have a lot of control with this kind of device for large companies, large homes, small companies. really doesn't matter, okay? We can help in the telecommunications industry. Tuesday, I went to an appointment. Guy says, I've got a small Panasonic, but we need some phones in, this is right across the street from USC. We've got some phones that we've got to put in New Jersey. Oh, and we're going to open something in Carson. Can we bring them all together? Yes, we can. We could use the digital sets that he had in LA. We can put those, or this, or all of the above in Carson and New Jersey. What's that do? It creates unification. Customer service comes in, says a call comes in, and they're busy in this area. So it rolls over to another area for the call to be answered. If you're going down the 5, you'll look at Lake Forest, and off to the left you'll see a couple of things called LA Boxing and the Barbecue Outlet. The Barbecue Outlet doesn't have a phone system in there anymore. They're connected to their store in Santa Ana. And what happens is the phones come in, it rings in, they move the 949 number up to Santa Ana, the call comes in, system sees it's a 949 number, offers to the Lake Forest facility first. Then offering to the Santa Ana facility so that the Lake Forest number is answered in Lake Forest first. But if they're busy, Santa Ana picks it up. Conversely, 714 number rings first, Santa Ana. Oh, they're busy. 3 rings later, it's ringing in Lake Forest. It's all the same company, and they're going to do the same thing in Fullerton. So we expand. We have the ability to be very dynamic about what we do. We can be very informative about what we do. But the most important thing is that if you're not communicating, you're not doing business. And that's what we're all here for. Questions? Very good. I love this training thing. Doesn't it work well? See how that works? Okay.
So you sell the phones and also the services that go behind what you're just talking about?
I can help you with services. I can help you with, good story on that one. I can help you with the services, the dial tone provision. Got a guy who's got a PRI from a company we won't mention the name of, Telepacific, and it keeps failing. And they say, oh, it's this, it's that, whatever. What I'm going to do for that guy is I'm going to bring a T1 into the building. I'm going to bring a cable solution into the building. 2 different providers, 2 different ways in the door. So if one goes down, the other one is up. He's a 24/7, 365 operation. They use limos and buses and all that stuff. Poor kid had to buy a new R8 because he's not doing well. Yeah. You know, we know who knows what an R8 is. And the point is we have the ability, the resources to create some failover, some foolproof kind of thing, so that if this one fails, we can go to another place. We've got the resources, and we can build that kind of resource for you if that's what your company needs. That well? That good?